Boker Tov, everyone. Good morning. We're continuing with the laws of Pesach, and we are at the Pesach Seder, finishing up Kadesh. So the head of the household recites the Kiddush. He has everyone in mind, and he recites the Shechiyanu. And the Shechiyanu is thanking Hashem for being there in that moment, being alive, and thanking Hashem for the upcoming mitzvot. He should have in mind for the family, for the mitzvot of the 4 cups, the matzah, and the maror. If a person misses the seder, whatever it is, he's sick, whatever it was, he cannot make up the next night is a new set of mitzvot, but he cannot make up by the next meal, let's say in the morning meal, to have 4 cups or eat extra matzah or anything like that. If you lose it, then you lose it, unfortunately. And then we move on to Urchatz, washing one's hands, just like we wash for bread, but without a bracha, as there's a halachah that when we dip a vegetable in liquid, then we're supposed to wash our hands beforehand. So even though we don't really do this year round, there's explanations as to why, but on the night of Pesach, we do this because we want to keep the children awake, to have them asking, why am I washing now without a bracha? What's going on? It's a little bit different than what I usually do. The entire night is about V'shinantam levanecha v'higata levinecha, tell over the story to your children, and therefore we want to make sure the children are awake. So we do different things to make sure that they're awake. But here as well, even though you're not making a bracha, you should not be talking, because there's a concept techef netila bracha. Right after you wash, you should do the bracha for the mitzvah that you're doing, karpas. So you should not be talking as well. Now going into karpas, we take the celery, we dip it in the salt water, and then we make bor pri adama. We're supposed to have in mind as well for the maror, because when it comes to maror, we make only achilat maror, but the adama we make on the karpas, we have in mind for maror. But for this reason, we're not supposed to eat so much karpas, less than a kazait. And the reason for that is because if you eat more than a kazait, then you're obligated in the bracha achrona, which poses a problem because you're still in the middle of the meal. And if you do say a bracha achrona, then you cut off that adama, and now that adama doesn't go for your maror. So best is to have just a small piece. We know you're hungry, all you're having is that karpas until you get to the matzah, but just stick with it, and you'll get to the food within the right time. We have a small piece of a karpas. You have in mind for the maror, and make sure to leave a piece of karpas on the seder plate. The seder plate should be intact throughout the evening, with at least one piece of each item on the seder plate. Okay, that's that for today. Mincha tonight at 6:25. Have a good day, everyone.